Hello everyone, Cousin here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1367 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 17th, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1367. I'm gonna start with the word root. Okay, only got the O yellow, so this letter goes somewhere else in this word. Why not guess chaos? It could literally be anything, so I'm happy to guess whatever. Okay, the vowels A and O go somewhere else in this word, as well as S. So S could go first. It could be followed O, but I still have to put the O somewhere. O could go here. I'm not sure about this one. A could go first, but what after that? Hmm. Oh, wow. Oasis. Oh, no, but S does not go... Okay, never mind. S does not go last. Hmm. Could it be O ending? Salvo? That's more of a slang, kinda. Um, but it could also be a word, so let's try that. It's not salvo, but I did manage to place the two vowels, A and O, a new letter which is L. Um, wait, what? L. Oh, lasso. Okay, a repeated S. Okay. Well, I certainly did not think of repeating a letter. Um, and the placements of A and O, like so, are not that common. So, yeah, didn't think of many words which had this pattern, but managed to get there after I got the L yellow, so yeah. Alright, I don't think I used any elimination strategies, I just made my guesses based on the previous clues, and I think, my second and third guess gave me enough information, so, uh, it was not bad. Like, I'll definitely take that. Got today's Wordle answer lasso in 4 tries. This is Wordle number 1367. Let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is March 17th, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. Let's see, we have these fives forcing the digit 5 into one of these two cells in block 2. These fives points down and this cell sees another 5. So in block 9, the digit 5 is forced into this cell, and these fives point left, where this cell sees another 5. We have these 9s pointing down. Okay, all of these 2s force the digit 2 into this cell in block 2. This 2 points down, and this 2 points right. So the digit 2 in block 9 is forced into this cell. These 2s point left, and this cell sees another 2. And I can mark down 2 in one of these 2 cells in block 6. The missing digits of block 9 are 6, 8, and 9. The digit 6 is forced into this cell, followed by the 9 and then the 8. So now, block 9 is done. After I place the 6, these 6s force the digit 6 into this cell in block 7. The digit 6 in block 5 is forced into one of these 2 cells. Okay, in row 9. Oh, sorry, in row 8. In row 8, the missing digits are 8 and 9. Okay, hold up a minute. Um, this 8-9 pair makes the other three open cells in block 8 a 3-4-7 triple. Sorry. Excuse me for a bit. 3-4-7 triple. This cell sees 7, and this cell sees a 4. Sorry, I was replying to a kinda important message. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, oh, sorry, I missed this 3. So actually, the digit 3 in block 8 is forced into this cell, followed by the 7 and the 4, as we've got here. The digit 7 in block 5 is forced into one of these two cells, and we have a 6-7 pair. Yeah, this 6-7 pair. As you can see in block 5, the digits 6 and 7 are missing. These 6 and 7s force both 6 and 7 into these two cells only. So in order to fit both 6 and 7 into block 5, I have to make these two cells reserved for 6 and 7. Because both of them are missing from block 5 and still have to go somewhere, but can only go into these two cells. So I have to make them reserved for 6 and 7. So these two cells form a 6-7 pair, and this pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Now, 5 cannot go into this cell, because it's part of the 6-7 pair, and 5 is certainly not 6 or 7. So I can eliminate 5 from this cell. It allows me to force the digit 5 into column 4 in block 5, which eliminates 5 from this cell. So after eliminating 5 from this cell, the digit 5 in block 2 is forced into this cell. This 6-7 pair also works for column 6, because both of these two cells involved in the pair lie in the same column. So this 6-7 pair means that the other three open cells in column 6 form a 4-8-9 triple. Oh, also, the digit 3 in block 2 is forced into column 5, so the digit 3 in block 5 is forced into one of these two cells. Or we've also got these 3s forcing the digit 3 into this cell in block 6, which then allows me to place 3 in this cell in block 5. These 3s point up and this cell sees another 3. So in block 1, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, and the last 3 in this Sudoku puzzle goes into this cell. So all 3s are placed, which is very nice. I can move on to another digit. So the missing digits of block 2 are 1, 4, 8, and 9. This cell sees 4, 8, and 9. So 4, 8, and 9 go into the other three open cells in block 2, making this cell only available for 1. Okay. You can double check. This cell, well, I can do it this way. This cell cannot contain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And keep in mind that in Sudoku we cannot leave cells to be empty, because empty cells break the Sudoku puzzle. So in order to avoid empty cells, I have to put at least, well, I have to put one digit into every single cell. That means I cannot exclude all digits. So to avoid empty cells, I must make the cell contain a 1, because 1 is the only possible digit which could go into this cell. Right? This cell sees 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So if 1 is the only possible digit which could go into this cell, then I have to put a 1 into this cell. Otherwise, it would end up being empty, and that's no good. Alright. Which leaves a 5-8-9 triple in this column. This cell sees 9. In row 2, the missing digits are 4, 6, and 7. This cell sees 6 and 7. So 6 and 7 go into the other two open cells, making this cell a 4. But actually, this cell also sees a 6. So 6 and 7 placed like this. In column 7, the missing digits are 1 and 8. And in column 5, 1, 8, and 9 are the missing digits. This cell sees a 9, so it's 1 or 8. In block 1, the missing digits are 1, 4, and 9. Let's mark that down. This cell sees a 1, so it's 4 or 9 only. Okay, the digit 7 in block 3 is forced into this cell, and there is a 1, 6, 8 triple left in block 3. This cell sees 8 and this cell sees 1. I can just mark down the missing digits of column 9. In column 9, we have 4, 6, and 8 missing, but these two open cells see another 4. So the digit 4 in column 9 is forced into this cell, leaving this cell to be 6 or 8 only. In row 9, we have 2, 8, and 9 as the missing digits. This cell sees 8. And in row 7, the missing digits are 4, 5, and 7. This cell sees 7, so it's 4 or 5. This cell sees 5, so it's 4, 7, 4, 5, 7. Oh, there's a 1, 8 pair in row 5. Okay. So, remember that we cannot leave cells to be empty. So to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 1 and 8 in these two cells. Right? Because the only combinations which avoids empty cells, right? We cannot leave cells to be empty. So to do that, the only combinations are 1, 8 like this, or 8, 1. Because 1 and 8 are the only possible digits which could go into these two cells. So to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 1 and 8 in these two cells. So these two cells form a 1, 8 pair, and this 1, 8 pair eliminates 1s and 8s from all other open cells in this row, because we've already got 1 and 8 in this row. So we can't have another cell in this row containing 1 or 8, which means that this cell cannot be an 8, because it sees both of the cells involved in the 1, 8 pair. This 1, 8 pair eliminates 8 from this cell. So for the column, it's 5, 8, or 9, but now cannot be 8 or 9. So it can only be a 5. And the digit 5 in block 4 is forced into one of these two cells. And this 1, 8 pair also means that the other 4 open cells in this row contain 2, 4, 6, and 7, because they are the other missing digits of this row. But this cell sees 2, 6, and 7. So among 2, 4, 6, and 7, this cell can only be a 4. Alright, you can always double check it by using this method. First fill out all digits in this cell and eliminate the digits that this cell cannot contain one by one. So of course this cell sees 1 from the 1, 8 pair. It sees 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the 1, 8 pair, and 9 as well. So the only digit which is possible to go into this cell is 4. So to avoid empty cells, I must put a 4 into this cell, because it sees every other digit. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I must make this a 4, otherwise it would end up being empty, because no other digits can go into this cell. Alright, now, for row 7, this cell could be 4, 5, or 7, but now that 4 and 7 are eliminated, this cell must be a 5, which makes this cell a 5. So 5s are all placed. And the missing digits of column 3 are 1, 8, and 9. We now have a 1, 8, 9 triple in row 6. It's basically the same logic as this 1, 8 pair. To avoid empty cells, I must keep 1, 8, and 9 in these 3 cells, because they are the only possible digits in these 3 cells. So this 1, 8, 9 triple eliminates 1s, 8s, and 9s from all other open cells in this row. In other words, it makes the other two open cells in this row a 6-7 pair, but this cell sees 6. So I can make 7 and 6 this way. You could have also placed the digits without spotting the 189 triple, just by saying that all of these open cells see another 6, but 6 is still a missing digit of row 6, so it is forced into this cell for the row, followed by the 7, because these cells also see 7, so 7 is placed here. But the triple is just to help you spot these faster if you haven't. So that's one benefit. Or the cell C7, so 4 and 7 like this. The 7, this 4 comes back up and makes this a 9. Okay, this cell now cannot contain a 9. 2 and 8 are the missing digits of column 2. This 1-4 pair makes the other 3 open cells in column 1 a 2, 6, 9 triple. This cell sees 9, so it's 2 or 6, 2, 6, 9. This cell now sees a 6. So for block 3, after eliminating 6 and 8, it must be a 1, which makes this 8 and this a 6. 8, 1, 8. The digit 8 in block 4 is forced into this cell, making this cell a 9, 8, 9, 1, 9. Alright, this cell now sees a 1, so 4, 1, 4, 8. 2 and 7 are the missing digits of column 8. Okay, now the digit 1 in block 4 is forced into this cell, which makes this a 9 to complete the column. 2, 8, 2, 7, 2, 7, 6, and this Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in just under 14 minutes, so I'd say this Sudoku puzzle is just about the right difficulty. I would say in my approach it might be straightforward with the explaining, but still I'll go over the key spots as a quick summary. So there were definitely some important pairs of triples, such as the 6-7 pair in block 5, the 6-7 pair in block 5, and I think early on, getting row 8 and just in general, getting block 9, row 8, and block 8 done was quite helpful for the effect on the other blocks above. So yeah, that definitely helped. And some other pairs of triples which were important were the 1-8 pair in row 5 and the 1-8-9 triple in row 6, which helped place the 6 and 7. So yeah. Yeah, I don't really recall any tricky spots for this Sudoku puzzle. Well, in my approach again, it was quite straightforward with all the explaining. So I'm just gonna end it here. To me, the 6-7 pair in block 5, the 1-8 pair in row 5, and the 1-8-9 triple in row 6, which help place the 6 and 7. To me, were the key spots for this Sudoku puzzle. So let me know if I missed anything or if you need me to explain anything. Hopefully this video helped. Even if you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. Today is March 17th, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1367 and New York Times hard Sudoku for today. See you all next time. Bye!